Well, hello Jody and hello everybody out there on Facebook. Thanks for joining us today. My name's Katie O'Neill and I'm here to give you a tour of our spectacular Supreme Aire. My name again is Katie O'Neill. I'm here in Frederick, Colorado. My number is 303-562-8659. Please feel free to text me, call me, send me any questions you might have. Email is also a great form of contact. So anyhow, welcome to our Newmar Supreme Aire. This is a magnificent coach. As you can see, lots and lots of room, stunning, light, bright, warm interior. So let's start from the back. This is a bath and a half model. This is stock number 5N190650 if you're trying to find it online. Again, 5N190650. And this is a really cool layout. So this bath and a half model has a few really nice features. One of them being a really big shower. Speaking from experience, as a lady on the road that has a Super C herself, having a really nice shower is a complete luxury. As you can see here, you have both your shower wand, you've got a rain head. Jody, I don't know if you can pan in here, but we've got a place to hold our shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. These are really handy things for us, especially being that when you're driving, things tend to slide around. The other thing that's nice about this is if you're a big guy, you have a lot of room. And if you want to wash your feet or shave your legs, you've got this really wonderful little chair here, as well as a nice place to hang your towel. So right here on the back, we've got 2 towel racks built into the door, which is very convenient. And then just to the right here, this model boasts some additional wardrobe space, which is really handy. You also notice that in this cabinet, we have our safe, and then 3 additional drawers. And these are really nice drawers. As you can see, they're really deep. Everything is soft close. The dovetailing is just superior craftsmanship, done of course by the Amish and Napanee. These are a really beautiful wicker glazed maple, and they are a matte finish, so no fingerprints. And then I'm going to duck underneath, go to the back here, open up just a few more drawers to show you some space. Jody, you might want to catch underneath that. That's a lot of room for towels. So I don't know if you're like me, but we go to the beach a lot. We like to paddleboard, so having extra room for towels is really handy. And of course, it's nice where everyone can have their own drawer in the family to keep their goods, as well as a really amazing amount of medicine cabinet space here. Great for keeping suntan lotion, shaving products, all of those things that you might need when you're on the road. Bug spray. I love these sinks. I don't know if you had a chance, Jody, to share the detail of these sinks, but absolutely beautiful. I'll turn on those vanity lights so you can see how much light you have in this coach. So awfully pretty. And then of course, what Newmar wouldn't be complete without its beautiful stackable Splendide. I use these for my clean and dirty, or my dirty clothes. I use one for lights and one for darks. Then whenever one's full, I just turn it on and do the loads of laundry. It's very conveniently located right off of the bathroom, so plenty of room to fold things. We do have a porcelain Dometic toilet here, along with our flush. You don't even need to touch it, it's touchless, but you just push the little button right there. And I know it sounds silly, but a nice toilet is highly underrated, and this is a really nice solid feeling toilet with a ventable window behind it, and also Newmar's trademark escape hatch in the restroom. If there's ever any fires, you can jump out, and if you ever need to put all your towels and laundry in, you can jump in. And then up here we have the most important thing, a bathrobe hook. That comes in very useful when getting out of the shower. But anyway, really nice for a bathroom. As you can see, the finish on the Supreme Aire is really high end. Your fantastic fan is covered with a nice vent. Just kind of a posh, decadent feeling that you have. And as we go here into the residential bedroom, this is a king size bed. This is a 72 by 80. So make sure you do get an RV king mattress set. It has really nice features, 2 USB ports above or underneath each bedstand, as well as outlets. So if you have a CPAP machine or anything like that that needs to be plugged in, great there. Really beautiful underlighting as well. So I don't know if you can see that, Jody, but just put my boot underneath there. Just really cool that you can have a nice glow or nightlight about your bed in the evening. So if you need to get up, you can. And then we'll look through here. There's controls underneath here for all of your reading lamps. There's also little outlet holes so that you can plug into the main power source, which is back here. And then, oh, sorry about that. As you'll notice, we've got this beautiful decor. This is actually one of my favorites. This is the artisan decor. I love the headboard. I love the wood trim around it. The nice mirroring really kind of brings in a little bit more room in the bedroom. We've also got a really luxurious and beautiful ceiling. This RV does have 3 Penguin heat pumps and AC units, as well as hydronic heating, but they're all hidden by this beautiful tray in the ceiling. And what's nice about this RV is it's got a very opulent finish to it, but it's not gaudy. It's a really contemporary type of graphic. And then I love the full-length mirror here. It's super nice when you're getting ready in the morning to be able to see how your outfit looks before you hit the road, go out to the beach. And then I love, I'm going to turn these on so we can just see how much room we have. So more wardrobe space again. And then we have big drawers below here, as well as an emergency exit. This TV is Goliath. I think it's bigger than the TV in my house, so it's pretty awesome. We do have our control switches underneath here. This is for your outside awning package. It's snowing here in Frederick today, so I don't have the awnings out, but you do have not only your 2 Girard awnings, but you also have you've got your 2 or your 3 windows or window awnings for outside, which means you've got something to keep your bedroom cool, which is super nice. A little more storage over here, another nightstand, pretty handy there. And then that's going to bring us to our Silverleaf system, which is right here. So this is a really cool feature. As you can see, you can look at all of the different things that are going on in your coach right here in your Silverleaf system. So it's really nice to be able to turn your air conditioning on. You can operate your Oasis. You have, just a kind of a home system here, and then access here to turn on your security lights, for instance. You can turn those on outside. So very nice here. And then slide controls. So this is just a really cool central command system, so you don't actually have to go to the front of your coach to control things. And you have a lot of privacy. So we love all the privacy that you get in this coach. Uh-oh. Come on through, Jody. I must have jammed that, but that's okay. So this is a 1.5 bath model. So if you'll notice that we have a really nice spacious mid-bath. And again, another porcelain toilet with a Dometic flush. And there's a lot of storage in here, and another window, as well as another fantastic fan. And then here in the front, we've got a beautiful galley. So one of the nice features of this is an all electric coach. So you have your true induction cooktop here. This is a really nice cooktop. I know a lot of people say that they've heard that the pans that you have to have for it are expensive or hard to come by. I use All-Clad. They're also made in Indiana. It's a copper core system. They're really nice. But honestly, this system is so good that I'm actually going to have it installed in my new house. So I'm replacing my gas with induction because it's such a low energy cost and it's so much more efficient. Not only that though, one of the demonstrations they did for us is they actually put a paper towel down and then the pot on top full of water and turned it on to boil the water. So you're boiling something on top of a paper towel. What does that tell you? That tells you this is not a flammable situation. So this is a really great cooktop, especially if you've got kids. And as you'll see in a few minutes, this has got a great fold-out bed. So it's a great place if you want to bring your kids along, take the whole family camping, but they can help you cook. Not only that, this has got little handles here. So it's removable. And so you can actually take this outside and you can plug it in outside and cook on your picnic table. And then you'll also notice that Newmar does a really nice feature. Both of these flip over to create a cutting surface, so you don't need to store your cutting boards. They're actually on coach with you, which is really nice. And then in this galley you have a lot of extra storage space. So little places are always made use of. But one of the things that's really amazing about this is just the quality of this wood and the construction of these cabinets. Now here, not only do you have a microwave, but you also have a 30-inch convection oven as well. So you can make cookies or you can microwave burritos, whatever it might be. And then in the true attention to Newmar detail, you'll see that they have, once again, these really nice slides with lots of room so you can put things way back. And I haven't mentioned it yet, and I'll usually mention it in all my videos. These are carpet lined cabinets. So these shelves are carpet lined, which is really nice. What that means is you're going to be able to avoid rattles. Now we have the generator running, there's something rattling in the front, but that's not what you want to hear when you're driving. So anything you can do to cut down on that noise is wonderful. And I love this little cabinet. It gives you lots of room to keep maybe olive oil, salt and pepper, all of your spices. And then once again, really nice sink covers, a residential faucet with both spray and pour, and a really cool sink, a very deep stainless steel sink with a smaller prep side and then a bigger basin on the left. And then you'll notice behind that we have our kitchen window. That is an extra option. We tend to put it in almost all of our coaches. It really is nice to have a little extra light coming in. If you've got a beautiful vista out your window, you can see that. And then that'll lend us down to go through this drawer, which has a lot of remotes. So once again, your awning package, your televisions. We have a remote for your sound bar. You have a sound bar both in your bedroom and inside the coach here in the main quarters as well as outside. And not only that, you have what I think is really important, which is a really nice dishwasher. So really handy if you have lots of people visiting and over for dinner. Super easy to clean up. Lots of drawer space. I'll slide these all open. This is another great place to keep, spatula, your, cooking tongs, whatever it is that you might need. And then you can keep, spices and dish towels, pot holders, all of those things. And then something else that Newmar always does that I think is so clever is what a nice place just to keep your little brush and your sponge. And then I love that down here below, not only do you have the really nice slide out to keep, your books, but usually your cleaning supplies, and then of course your trash can. So super cool. Very, very handy, easy to clean, easy to maintain. Soft close once again. Just really well done. And we'll go through this last one here. This is my favorite drawer. It's the hide drawer. I don't know what you put in it, but whatever it is, it's going to be good. Just a nice little narrow drawer. Keeps things from tipping over and rattling. You'll notice here at the floor, that is our sweep vent for our central vac. So you can plug in or sweep into that vent. It's pretty cool. And then we're going to go back to the pantry over here on the right and show you some more storage, because this is a coach that's really designed for people who want to go out, boondock for a few weeks, maybe go trackside, maybe go stay in Arizona, Florida, Palm Desert, wherever it might be for a few months. Super comfortable living accommodations. The Super Cs are really interesting. This is a 505 horsepower coach with 1,850 foot-pounds of torque. So this has got a 30,000 pound towing capacity. Really great for a stacker trailer. It's got a twin screw axle on it, so that tag axle gives you not only better maneuverability in parking lots, but also gives you a lot better towing capacity and comfort while towing something heavy. So if you wanted to tow a car behind you or a trailer that had more, maybe not only your car but some other toys as well, this coach would be the one to do it. So the Supreme Aire is really a step above most other competitive coaches in its market. Of course, here we have our water filter and ice dispenser. So we've got filtered water throughout our whole house system, as well as filtered again through our refrigeration unit. And then lots and lots of freezer space, which is super cool. I love the adjustable shelves in this unit, so this is just kind of nice if you've got, you know, maybe a jar of milk or something that's a little bit taller. You can move that shelf down, and then after you close up everything, you can just simply lock the unit. So we locked that, super simple here. Okay, so that's going to bring us on to our dinette. I do have the leaf out so that you can see that you can extend this. So you can bring this way out, get lots of room, or close it up. Oops. There we go. So you can have plenty of people, but one of the things that's nice when you have these dinettes, not only do you have a really nice buffet above the top, but you have extra storage underneath so that you can keep all of your glassware, and that's super, super handy. And also lots of storage up top. So these more shallow storage areas on the driver's side of the coach are really handy because things tend to move around a lot when you're driving. So you can keep glassware up there, all sorts of things. So that's pretty awesome. I wanted to just bring out one of the folding chairs. So these chairs do fold. They're underneath in the back, and you can have 4 people here. You could have actually probably 5 pretty comfortably. And if you had more, then you could come over here and use these ottomans. So these are really nice place to sit down if you've got the kids. They do have storage underneath them. This is the Villa furniture, as you can see. It's really got a soft palette to it. This is one of the upgrades that you get when you get into the Supreme Aire, above and beyond the fit and finish, also the furniture, also the engine. So if you're looking to have a really nice RV with a ton of towing capacity and a lot more power, a Supreme Aire is a great way to do it. So this Super C comes in at a much lower price point than you would have a traditional Class A. Now, I do this in a lot of my videos because I'm always curious as to what, you know, what's this look like if I really had people spending the night and we wanted to have company. How are they going to feel when they're sleeping in our coach? And the cool thing about this RV is that this is a really comfortable setup. So I'm going to show you how this bed folds out. I think it's really impressive. Now please note that you do have really nice awning or shade controls right at all of your fingertips wherever you see these little silver leaf controls. So you can put out your blackout shades the whole way around and really get a nice dark cocoon going in this coach, so you can be comfortable on a longer camping trip. Whoever has this front room can also have some nice dark sleeping accommodations. I did do a dry run of this just to make sure I could figure it out. So this is a side hide-a-bed, and it's actually a really nice setup. So I spent a few weeks going to Napanee and Elkhart and just touring around Indiana. Don't give away the trick. Don't show them the secret fireplace, Jody. We haven't got there yet. No, you could show them. But anyway, and so I spent a lot of time on the road with my daughter, and having an easy bed is really important. And this is a super easy bed. So I swear it's easy. There we go. So this is so cool because this is a really nice mattress setup. So I do this a lot in videos too, but we know how it is when you have a tall person that needs to sleep in your coach. My 16-year-old, for instance. So I'm not the tallest person, but I'm pretty big. Super comfortable, lots of room for me. Really posh, cushy, nice soft mattress. Folds out, still gives you walking room to go to and from throughout the coach. So you don't have to clean it up first thing in the morning just to exit your ride. That's a big deal for us and our family because the kids like to sleep in a little bit later. Also, there's a huge bank of seatbelts behind here. Seatbelts are important. Why? Because you can't go places if you can't put people in seatbelts. So, really nice feature there. And then, very easy to put back in place. And I just love like these little touches where they have the covers for the edges. Nice and easy to reassemble. Now the reason we put these back together for you is because we like to pull the slides in to show you what the space is for walking. One of the nice things about this couch is, holy mogollys, look how big it is. So much space to sit here and watch movies with the family. I mean, someone could lay down on the couch and someone else could still sit on it. It's a ton of room. One of the biggest sofas that we have available in this product line. These 45-foot Super Cs, not only are they absolutely decadent for taking people places, they also can go a little bit more off the grid than most of the RVs that you see out there. So it's definitely something where you might be the only one driving. But like I said, look at all this is a really big RV. So that brings us to the entertainment section. And you'll notice on the passenger side, we have a really nice pop-up TV system. I have it started so we don't have to wait for the whole thing to pop up. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to our little silver leaf, and I'll push the button, and you can see how big that television is. And look at that setup, man. I mean, you want to have Super Bowl Sunday in your RV, man, you are ready. A huge buffet. You've got a remote control for your fireplace. You have a gigantic television. You've got a sound bar. I mean, it really doesn't get any more decadent than this. This is a really amazing RV. And honestly, I think one of the most important things about this is this interior with the wicker glazed maple cabinets is so light and airy feeling. Like, it feels really warm in here. And I don't mean warm like hot, although it doesn't feel cold at all, and it should because it's snowing pretty good outside. But no, it's just got a nice, warm, comfortable ambiance to it. It's really light and beautiful, even though we're looking at kind of a dark and dreary day. And, you know, it's just so well laid out. So much nice attention to detail. Great place to keep your board games. Just really a great place to make memories with your family, to go do fun things. Little details like the backlighting and these decorative trim pieces, your lovely sconces that kind of tie in, having access to control everything throughout the coach, lots of outlets, tons of storage, just tons and tons of storage everywhere. I mean, and this is not an inexpensive task. This is something where, you know, a lot of time, a lot of attention to detail, a lot of craftsmanship goes into making a Newmar. And it's really why I think, you know, Transwest partnered with Newmar to come together and come up with a product like the Super C version of a Newmar. The Supreme Aire and the Superstar were both, you know, founded between a few dealerships in this country, and Transwest is one of those few dealerships. And that partnership was forged because we found if you want a really good driving experience, if you want a really solid coach that's going to be able to tow things up and about the Rocky Mountains, not just down in the flat beachy areas, but, you know, really getting out there, enjoying your life, boondocking, you know, having a no propane, all electric, hydronically heated coach. You know, so the heat pumps are great, but hydronic heat is quiet, it's efficient. You know, you've got a 100-gallon fuel tank, you've got 150 gallons of fresh water, you've got a 60-gallon gray water capacity, you've got a 40-gallon black water tank. I mean, all of these things lend you to being able to get out, get off the road, go somewhere further, deeper in, go find those magical waterfalls, go find those hiking spots that no one else has access to. That's why we did that. And, you know, I think that the 505, so this Detroit, which is a 505 horsepower engine, just makes it luxurious. And so does Newmar. Newmar's fit and finish makes us so luxurious. So you have this big, we have this closed today, but this is our big panoramic sunroof. More storage capacity here up front. And again, here's that central control unit that you have in your bathroom or your bedroom. So here again, all those same things that you have access to. And I don't know that I mentioned that you do have a 3-zone heated floors, but you've got 3 zones of heated floors, also helping to keep you warm and on the road more comfortable longer. So just a really, really amazing execution of a Super C. And this is one of the things that really differentiates Newmar from the rest. This is your owner support. So Newmar has a person, Bruce Bordner. He's on a few of these, so I know I'll have to run into him one of these days, but he's there to answer questions for you. We have Bill here, we have Gary here who does our 2-hour walk when you take delivery of your coach. You have somebody who actually shows you how to use everything. But Bruce Bordner's there at Newmar, so you have so much support to keep you on the road happy and healthy and driving. I wanted to go ahead, I do this every time. So one of the best things about having a semi is that you have an excuse to always have a trucker hat on, which means you don't have to do your hair. And the air horn, it's like my favorite thing. So love that. Here you'll see we've got a really nice control center here. I have your rear view camera on. We also have a trailer camera installed on this unit. And there is that camera where you turn left or turn right. It will turn on the video camera for the left or the right, so you can make sure you're clearing whatever it is that you might need to clear. Your Allison transmission's here. I do have our heated mirrors on today. I love the brake. I love the engine control. The engine brake is super awesome here. So really nice things about that. You have battery boost, generator start, generator stop, for instance. I should have turned that off a while ago. Just wanted to warm up the coach, but. Anyway, there's that. Power outlets, so a nice place you can plug in your cell phone if you need to up front. And then, of course, you've got your air conditioning. But really nice, easy, accessible, very easy to view. Rad steering wheel, power mirrors. I love the air ride seats that are heated. That's one of my favorite features. I love sitting up on the ceiling. So I put myself way up, put my feet on the dash, and I don't feel a single bump no matter how hard we hit as we're going down the road. And then of course we've got the JBL sound system in here, and then a nice place to keep your cell phone, your wallet, anything along those lines on each side, so neither one of you has to argue about the space. And then of course there's all the space above here if you need to, if you want to store anything else like maps and such. You do have navigation on this unit, as well as a Razer antenna. You've got Wi-Fi. You've got an SK300 satellite wine guard system. We also have hydraulic leveling systems. This is your awning control. This is where we have a lot of our equipment operations. So your slide outs are right here. This is also where you would put your awning out if it wasn't snowing, so on and so forth. So really nice, centralized, easy to find everything, paired with your Silverleaf system. Really cool. Oh, and I love, look at this feature, Jody. I think this is so pretty. Oh, and we should do the step cover, because I think that people do worry about, I'm gonna hop in front of you, their dogs falling down the steps. Now keep in mind, one of the cool things about this RV is you can go in and out of the front doors. You don't have to come in and out of this door, so you can keep this all locked up and go ahead and you get an escape route you don't get in a Class A with a Super C. So I think that that's really nice. But that step cover is super handy, and it just slides right away. But I love this little feature, and so I'm going to go ahead and pull everything in right now. Now we have a guy named Grant here, and Grant will tell you if you put the little feet legs down on the seats, he's going to find out where you work and come and get you. So you always put your ottomans upside down so you don't leave little marks all over your nice couch. Grant's house has to look like $1 million because he's very, very fastidious about how his living room is put up. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide this bad boy in. I better go get that little chair. So this is the hydraulic side of the things. This slide is the slide that actually lifts up and comes in, And so what's nice about this hydraulic slide is you'll notice here, because of doing things this way, we don't need to have tile or carpet. I'm sorry, it's all tile. So it's really, really nice to have an all tile floor. And I always think this is kind of fascinating to watch. And one of the things that Newmar does is what's called a star construction. And what that does is it's the infrastructure of the RV built on the frame. The star frame allows for the weight of the floor to rest on a very flat surface, which prevents cracking. It also gives us the capacity to carry a heavier slide, because all of the weight that's forced through here is forced out and down on the outside edges, so you can have a much heavier slide. Which is a really nice feature. So there's one, and we'll go ahead and bring this other slide in. And I think that this is an important aspect. Now, would I keep my ottomans upside down on my couch? Probably not. I'd probably put them either underneath or back on the bed. But it's really important for me to show you that if you have people traveling with you and they need to get up and go to the bathroom, I mean, look at how much room you have because of this fireplace layout. So this is a really nice, if you have a big dog or maybe a few of them and you want to take them on the road, man, this is your coach. This is so much room to walk around. You can have the kids make you a sandwich, microwave you a burrito, have them do some dishes. Oh wait, you don't need to, there's a dishwasher. But no, I mean, it's just a really, really nice functional coach for people who not only want to travel by themselves, but want to be able to have the accessibility of bringing friends with them, and especially for people who have pets. I think also a cat would probably be pretty stoked to have that little ledge. I have a lot of clients that have a lot of furry feline friends that need a place to hang out in the RV while they're driving down the road, and that would certainly suit. You could even put like a little cat bed up here if you wanted to. And I know my Frenchies would love it. So let's go ahead and take a look outside. I'll get that, Jody. It's okay. You go ahead and just keep walking, buddy. All right, so I know we covered this when we got here from the beginning, but I love the doorbell. I like the fact that you have a number code. So if you'd like to get into your coach or lock your coach, you don't need to bring your keys with you. You might be out paddle boarding or doing some water activities. You can just use your code to lock your RV, and you can program that to something that you'll remember. And the doorbell's super awesome, very clutch. Oh, look it, I didn't get the slide the whole way in. Sorry about that. All right, so here are your 8 6-volt house batteries. And then this is the overflow tank for your Oasis. And that is the fluid that you're going to be running underneath in a hose that the air blows over the top of after it's heated. That's your hydronic heating. It's also your continuous hot water. So nice there. And then here you have your Oasis in this cabin. This is a really nice feature of this coach. You literally, if you're plugged into a sewer and you have a water source, you have unlimited hot water permanently. Like, you could just stay in the shower for 3 days if you felt like it. I think you're a little bit weird, but you could do it. I'm not going to let this go all the way up because I'm too short to close it. But there's your outside entertainment, and I love the wireless sound bar. We use that more than anything, just to listen to the radio while maybe we're all sitting out by the barbecue. Pretty cool. A nice tool board here. On some of the models, this used to be where the TV is. Of course, on the Supreme Aire, we have a little extra room, so we put it in the sideboard. But this is a great place to hang tools, anything you might need for your RV. And then back here, we have this really nice slide, and you're saying, well, Katie, what's in the bag? This has the hammocks package. So this is your outdoor hammock, along with all of the attachments for your central vac. Really nice large slide. It's going to be at 800-pound capacity, and you have the attachments will work right here in and outside underneath with your central vac, so you can vacuum things outside before you take them into the coach. And then here in the back, It's one of my very favorite features. Let's see if I can do it. It's awfully cold today, but I think I can get this to go. There she goes. So this is awesome. So not only do you have this nice rear compartment, but that little latch I just pulled there on the left opens up our storage area in the back. And for those of you who've been out before, having a place to keep all of your sunscreen, all of your bug spray, your tire shine, anything that you might need, some extra fluid for your Oasis, all of that can be right here on this nice garage in the back. And then even more importantly, you can keep your broom and your mop and your fishing poles all underneath your cabin in the back. Look at this hitch. Holy mackerel. So you can see we're pre-wired for just about everything. Again, 1,850 foot-pounds of torque on a 505 Detroit. This is a beast. This thing can really tow 30,000 pound capacity. Bring on the stacker. Make sure you send us pictures. We love to see Supreme Aires on the road with stackers behind them. It is such a cool look. And then no one wonders who you are. I mean, you're a Supreme Aire, you're a Newmar, loud and proud. Trans-West really loves this product. Of course, you've got your mud flap underneath, and then a little extra snow for the road. Might have to vacuum that out, Jody. What do you think? So this has only been open for about, I don't know, a half hour. But here's some extra tile. And again, one of the reasons that coach is so warm is we've got these heated floors. This hydronic heating is amazing, but having, you know, heated floors, what a luxury. What a nice way to run your Super C. Something you certainly don't find in this segment often. Very, very cool. This is a little place to keep your yucky sewer hose. Ew, that's what I say. This is for the boys. Girls don't have to touch these. We have men for that. Again, kick butt. Look at this big twin screw tag axle. This thing is a beast, made for towing. You can see right above here we have our window awnings. That was what I was mentioning, comes out in the bedroom. And then this is the awnings package that you have that comes out over the living room. So it's going to keep you really nice and shaded even on a hot day when you can't put your awnings out because it's too windy. You can still have your bedroom awnings out. So right here, digital display for your fresh gray and black water tanks. Again, you're going to have 150 gallon freshwater capacity, 60 gray and 40 black. Everything is really easy to read. We do have this unit winterized right now, so we don't have the shower head in. That's just to remind you not to take a shower in winterizer. But then you got a power hose reel right here. I'll go ahead and put that back up where it belongs, even though it's not attached. That just lives right there. But super great. And then as you'll notice, we've got the SantaCon system, so you do have the macerator here, and it goes right through this hole. And then again, there is a whole house water filter as well. And all of these cabinets have lights inside of them, which is nice because if you're outside in the night and you need to get something set up, maybe you got in a little late, really easy to get your rig set up. So this power hose reel, this is why the power hose reel exists. It exists for days that they get cold and dirty and yucky and you don't want to touch them. You just push the button and they come in. Super simple, very easy. Just push the button. Nice little place for it to slide out. Button's right there. And then we'll go ahead and close this up. Look at the size of that Awning. Holy moly. 12,500 watt Awning. Quiet generator, runs off of your diesel tanks. Again, your diesel capacity in this coach is dual fill. It's 100 gallons of diesel. Should get you way down the road. Pretty darn cool. I love little cubbies like this. What are you gonna put in that little cubby? I don't know, but it'll be good. Love the little cubbies. There's that. And then your exhaust here is coming, that's for your Oasis, that's where that comes from. And then here's your auxiliary air on and off switch. So Newmar is pretty smart. They've been doing this for a long time. They know that access points need to be in multiple places throughout their units. And that's one of the reasons to be able to get a Super C. by Newmar is super cool. Here's one of those bullet cameras. So once again, this is one of those cameras that when you turn on your turn signal will illuminate or turn the video on for the left side or the right side. And then I love this. Get yourself a CB. You're driving a semi truck. You're allowed to have one. You totally qualify. And a trucker hat. This is a 505 Detroit. This is a big dog. So let's go ahead and pop this. So this is one of the #1 reasons that you buy a Supreme Aire. You buy it because it's easy access. Easy access for you means easy access for the mechanic. Easy access for the mechanic means lower shop time, means getting you on the road faster. Freightliner is an organization across the country. You can get into shops all over the place. They have mobile services. So this is a really, really nice chassis. Again, this is the M112 505 Detroit. Super, super cool. Newmar Supreme Aire. This is your on-guard collision system. So this is going to help you drive with cruise control that's adaptive, so you don't have to, brake and accelerate constantly. It'll tag the vehicle in front of you. This truck has enough power to pace the car in front of it. It's not going to get stuck in traffic, or you don't have to put your hazard lights on while you go 20 miles an hour up the side of the mountain. This thing will make it. Especially, you can see here with our C9 grille, we have this really cool, aggressive, beautiful RV. And again, this is going to be the Palisade graphics on the outside, and this is stock number 5N190650. Again, 5N190650. It's here at Trans West in Frederick. You might have seen it in Belton for a while. We adopted her. We tend to do a ton of Super C business out here in the Rocky Mountains. I have one myself. I sell a ton of them. I've got one going out today. I can't encourage you enough. Give me a call. My name again is Katie O'Neill. I'm here at Trans West Frederick, and my number is 303-562-8659. Again, 303-562-8659. Call me. If this isn't the exact one for you, I can make that happen too. If you want a really amazing deal on a coach that originally listed for, I think this one was a doozy, $594,000. This is a 2020 model. You want a deal? Call me. I'll help you have this in your driveway in no time flat. I'd love to send it home. Go out there, start building those memories, start living those dreams, start living the magic that the United States has to offer through our park systems and all the beautiful places that we have to tour. Come see us. Come get a Superstar. Come get a Supreme Aire. Thanks, you guys.